Hey y'all, I'm Laura Ray Dickey, CEO of Dickey's Barbecue Restaurants, and I am here with one of my most favorite people in the whole wide world, our VP of Culinary and R&D, Chef Matt Burton.
Hey y'all, always good to be here.
I love the y'all.
I know, it's getting there.
I appreciate it. So today we're diving into your barbecue questions. Y'all really showed up with everything from expert level right down to the frankly hilarious. So let's get smoking, Chef Matt.
Oh.
Let's get ready with these fan
Well,
Q&As.
you know what? Let's bring it on.
Let's
do
do it. We got this. You got this.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so first up, what's the best wood for smoking ribs?
That's a great one to start with because there's no wrong answer, right? So
I love that.
it's
Okay.
whatever anybody likes. You know, ribs are thin, so they cook in a slow amount of time. I like, when I just do ribs in my backyard, I like to use a fruit wood because it adds some flavor to it. Depending on where you are in the country, you might be using fruit woods, you might be using hickory like we use down here at all of our Dickeys.
That's our staple.
But it's really whatever you particularly like. But I like to use fruit wood in my backyard, but at Dickey's, it's hickory all the way.
I love that, and I love knowing that there isn't a wrong answer. It's preference.
That's my favorite type of question.
There you go. That's
Yes,
good. Okay, so here's a fun one. Do you dream in smoke? Like, are you seeing brisket in the clouds?
This one's a little weird. I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm at work. I got to answer this carefully.
I
So,
was gonna say.
I guess
But you're so creative.
Well, I appreciate that, and I will. I guess to keep it above line here.
There you go.
Because that's what I'm all the time.
And I appreciate
always
that,
way.
always.
The truth is, ever since I left culinary school and I learned it from a chef, I do have a little book next to my bed.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
I'll wake up with dreams and little ideas, and I'll draw pictures of plates, a lot of sausages, ideas. Hey, I wonder what this would work.
Put all those wonderful flavor combinations together, the sauces or the spice or the dry rubs.
Yeah,
I love that.
I guess I never thought about it, but I guess my head is full of smoke
You do.
most of the time.
Well,
Yeah, who knew?
But you do dream in barbecue. That's
knew?
great.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this one hits home for a lot of folks. Why does my turkey always end up dry? What am I doing wrong?
Well, this is the easiest question because you're not buying it here from Dickey's.
Fair.
I think that's the answer,
That's
right?
I love a shameless plug. I appreciate
totally
that.
shameless plug. I get my paycheck. So, but the answer is, if you're doing it at home, the simplest and easiest way is to always brine your turkey.
Absolutely.
Prepare your turkey. It takes about 2 days before the day you're going to serve it. Liquid brine, wet brine it. You can follow recipes in one of our cookbooks. You can find them online. Definitely brine it, then let it dry. And then don't put it in too high of an oven. Make sure your oven is a little low and slow, and just enjoy that smell.
And I love that you have truly taught me that it is definitely, the low and slow, but it's also what you do before,
Yes.
how you prepare it.
Cooking is a science. It is all about salt and moisture, and that's what brining does.
And it's and how you get that wonderful, unique flavor. Okay, so Chef Matt.
Yes.
Oh, this will be a debate right here. Is it ever acceptable to put pineapple on barbecue?
I'm from Chicago, so
I know.
as long as there's not a pizza involved.
I know I was going to bring up the
If
pizza
there's a
for
pineapple even in the building of a pizzeria, you literally drive by and wave.
That's fair. I wasn't going to say it.
With a Chicago salute. That's kind of how that works. But no, you know what? Pineapple with pork is an absolute must.
That's what I think of immediately.
Yeah,
I went to pineapple and pork, and that's sweet.
You think Hawaiian, right? And then
Right.
From that food science standpoint, there is an actual enzyme in pineapple that breaks down the collagen and everything in pork. So if you marinate it in true pineapple juice, it actually allows your pork to get much more tender.
And that sounds wonderful and absolutely delicious. Okay, so here's one that I love. What's something most people don't realize goes on behind the scenes at Dickey's? Now, Chef, be very careful when you think about your answer.
Ooh, yeah, okay, again, PG-13, right?
Always,
or
of
G,
course.
is that what we're doing?
G, yes.
Again, to be completely honest, and again, not just because you're my boss, and I do want to point
Fair
out that
point.
your cup is bigger than mine, and
Just a coincidence,
have a-
Chef, completely.
size doesn't matter, I guess, so that's
Not in
fine. That's
barbecue.
fine, and not a barbecue, so that's good. The true factor is at Dickey's, it is a family. So behind the
really
scenes
is.
is really what you see in the front. Everyone's friendly. How are you? Welcome to Dickey's. It's the same way in the back of the house.
It is.
Everybody's helping each other out. If somebody's in the weeds, they're jumping in and helping. During the holidays, it's really some of the funnest times to work here.
It
And
is.
from the top down, and I know, obviously I'm saying that because you're Dickey's, all the way down, we're all one big family.
Well, and I think about it, it really is like our best parties, everything, they start in the kitchen, they end in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's work for us every day.
Yes.
So we really get in here, we're really smoking, low and slow, putting it together and having a great time. So
Yeah,
I
I
love
get paid to
that.
barbecue, guys, right? I mean, what the
Not
heck?
a bad thing.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so here's one. So just for fun.
Oh boy.
Okay, I love this already.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Me too, actually. If barbecue were a love language,
Or a love language.
what would yours be?
What would my love language be in barbecue? It would have to be rub. And let me get into that and tell
I
you about.
love that.
No,
You know what,
no,
Chef? Let's
we don't want. Just
let's
rub.
land that right there.
Rub is the.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Sauce,
let's talk about
spice,
it.
rub. That is a perfect
That's,
barbecue
we can-
answer. Thank
we'll
you,
do
Chef
that on
Matt.
Dickey's After Dark.
That's yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So y'all, that was too much fun.
Okay.
So we're gonna stop right there and thank you all for sending in your amazing questions. We've gotten some smart, smoky, and some seriously funny fans out there.
So keep those questions coming. We love connecting with our barbecue family.
Absolutely. So if y'all want to see your question featured next time, leave us a comment or tag us on social media. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, everybody.